Tuna link us all. Across borders and oceans, in share markets and boardrooms, in restaurants, supermarkets, sandwiches and sushi, it's a billions of dollars business that feeds and employs people all around the world. They're a natural resource we've been exploiting so hard that most of us have forgotten that tuna are also fish. They're animals. And like all animals, if you kill too many of them, you put the whole species at risk.
We're not talking about saving the fish for fish's sake. We're talking about feeding the most number of people we can from the ocean. And if you fish out a species till it's gone, you're just stupid.
That's what the global tuna business has been doing. They're out of control. Industrial-sized ships in industrial numbers have been emptying the oceans, destroying coastal communities, and sometimes the very thing their business depends upon, whole fisheries.
When first world countries come in and steal the fish that indigenous people have been relying on for generations and generations, that's robbery. That's stealing.
The worst exploit their workforce, signing young villagers into contracts that take them away from their home and family and commit them to years of debt.
We're hearing more and more tales of tragedy when people are kept on in almost slave-like conditions and substandard conditions. I mean, I have been on board the boats and seen the blank stares from the crew that just hardly know what's happening.
Out of sight of law and land, with no one to turn to, no one to help, all in the pursuit of cheap tuna and huge profits. They fish, they overfish, and they catch the wrong fish. Giant nets set on floating fish magnets, or fads, haul in other species like rare sharks and juvenile tuna. Longliners set lines that can stretch out over 100 miles. Barbed hooks pull in sharks, turtles and rays and enable the inhumane and wasteful practice of shark finning.
I mean, the whole shark fishery is just obscene. To cut the fins off a shark and throw it back in the water, I mean, who does that?
Some of us struggle to believe the brands we grew up with could be involved in such destructive and criminal behaviour. But the high seas fisheries are so complicated, it's almost impossible to ensure the tuna you eat is clean. They get away with it by transferring their catch between vessels, moving fish between longliners, and unloading to refrigerated cargo ships on the high seas. All it takes is one illegal or unregulated load, and it taints the whole supply chain. The good news is there's another side to tuna, a positive, sustainable side, and the good guys are no longer niche. Some of the world's biggest brands and retailers are now committing to phase out destructive fishing. Building well-managed fisheries using sustainable methods like pole and line or purse seining without fads makes a massive difference to the oceans and to people's lives.
If I were sitting on shore and I liked eating fish, I would like knowing that it was part of a responsible industry.
Greenpeace are out there, following tuna from the ocean to your local store, taking the tuna industry on at sea and in the supermarkets.
It's in our interest to make sure the seafood industry is smart about what it's doing. But we're going to have to force them. They're not going to do it because they want to.
And what makes the biggest difference of all is you. Choosing the right tuna makes you part of the solution.